Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this show. Let's articulate. Now, in today's session, we are going to discuss confuse the words that are bound to confuse us, how they confuse us, and what are their pronunciations. All right, so let's begin this session. Uh, some confusing words in this chapter we will be looking into those words that are similar in one or the other aspect and they are mistakenly used. Okay, so we use them by mistake in some unnecessary sentences. We are going to look into those. Okay, now words such as site, cite, site, sight, site. Now, the term SITE refers to a workplace, construction site. Okay, your workplace. Okay, CITE refers to quoting or saying something. I cite these lines. Okay, I am quoting these lines. SIGHT refers to what we see, what your eyes are looking into. All right. Now, if we look at these three words, they are pronounced almost similarly, but there's a huge difference in meaning of these three words. Now, students are supposed to work in group, uh, work on a group of words that sound similar but have different meanings. Okay, your first set of different words would be SITE site, CITE site, SIGHT site. Now, words with minute differences in spelling, desert and desert. Okay. Uh, Above is an example of pair of words that have different spellings and different meanings. The term DESRT refers to a piece of land which is filled with sand. Example, camel is a ship of desert. The second term DESSERT refers to a sweet dish. As we can understand from the above example, there will be more words that are different when it comes to spelling of these terms and the meaning. This is also different. Students are supposed to work on all of these pair of words. Now, the two set of sentences words that we have discussed right now, sight and sight, desert and desert. Now you will have to get back to these words after the session. Sit down and see, think, and let me know if you're able to frame few more sentences. Now, just in case you want some help from us, please do let us know. We will help you with more such words, and we'll help you frame sentences with those. Now, moving again, words that are referring to same concept: theist, atheist, deist, agnostic, apostate, proselytist, and one. This is a group of words with so many different terms referring to something relevant to the religion. For example, the term theist refers to a person who is a believer in God. Atheist refers to someone who is a non-believer. Deist refers to a partial believer in God, a person who believes in God and does not believe as well. Now, the term deist refers to a partial believer in God, a person who believes that God has created all of us, but doesn't believe that God is definitely interfering in our lives. In our lives. Now, the term agnostic means a person who doubts that God, if God exists or not. Now, apostate. The term apostate means a person who denounces his religious beliefs and adopts some other religion altogether. The proselytizer refers to a person who tries to persuade other people to a particular religion or a political belief, idea, or way of life. Okay. Now, these are group of words that refer to the same concept. Everything talks about religion, but their meanings are somewhere closer to each other's, and yet They are so different from each others. Okay. Now these words are referring to the same concept, but the settings are different. All right. Now different. Now there are group of words that refer to the same concept. Some are very closer to the meaning. For example, advice and advise, advice. Now above pair is a group of two words that are different to how they are grammatically used in a sentence. The first term, advice, is a noun, while advise is a verb. While working on these sentences, you must also ensure that the role played by that particular word in terms of speech is quite clear. Okay, now these words can be misused because of confusion, and these are common confusable words. Okay, now look into the next pair of words, which is called as afflict and inflict. Afflict means give a pair of grief, give a pain of grief, I'm sorry. Afflict means gives a pair of pain of grief. Inflict means impose something unpleasant on someone. Okay, allude and elude. Allude means refer to in an indirect way, while elude means escape from, especially by cleverness. Okay, blatant and flagrant. Blatant means glaringly obvious. Flagrant means openly outrageous and offensive. Berth means a bunk in a ship, train, etc. But BIRTH means emergency or emergence of a baby from the womb. Okay, born and bone. Born means started having started life. Bone means to carry, transport. Bone is a particular past particle of a bear. Okay, all right. Complacent and complacent. Complacent means self satisfied. Complacent means willing to please. Coarse and coarse. Coarse means rough. Course means directions a school subject or part of a meal. Okay, the course means a directions a school subject or part of a meal. Okay, all right. Dual, dual and duel. Dual means having two parts, while duel means a fight or contest between two people. All right. Okay. So we have discussed enough words that could be confusing. Today's your assignment would be, I will give you two form of words, two words, a set of two words, which will help you, which you should be able to find out meaning and also frame sentences. Okay, so now let us go through again some of the confusing pair words that we have discussed ever since we started this session today was SITE, site, which refers to workplace. CITE refers to quoting or say something. And SIGHT refers to what we see. All right, we saw desert, where land that is filled with sand like particles. Desert, which is also called as sweet dish, a sweet dish, okay, like ice cream. All right, discussed theist, atheist, deist, etc. We also discussed advice, advice, and advice, where advice is a noun while advice is a verb. Afflict and inflict. Afflict means give a pain, grief, giving pain, while inflict means impose something that is unpleasant. All right. We also discussed BERTH, Berth means bunk. Berth means bunk in a ship or a train where you can sleep. Birth, birth means emergence of a baby from the womb. Okay, born means born, where you started having life, where borne means carry, transport. Okay, born as a past particle of a bear. All right. So with this, we come to an end of this session. Let's connect again next week with some more interesting ideas of learning English. Thank you for joining us. See you again next week.